All right, guys, so excuse the noise in the background, but I want to make this video real quick. I honestly think that the reason why they're issuing for this Harry Tubman bill to be, watch out for this Harry Tubman $20 bill. I believe that it has definitely, everything has a Saturnian meaning to it. Because I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, I'm watching this video and about how Harry Tubman and Rosa Parks were fake and they were psyops and they were witches and Masonics and Masonic puppets. And it makes me think, I heard that the $100 bills have a little bit of gold in them. Like there's little strips of gold, fragments or pieces in the barring on those $100 bills. And they're talking about this $20 bill, and my idea is that they know niggas are going to be trading in their $100 bills with those gold fragments on their $100 bills for the 20s, and the 20s don't have any gold stripes and blue marks on them, right? Any seals. So these $20 bills could essentially be useless because, as you can tell, they're all going over the digital currency. Why the fuck would they wait until they're changing over currency, this one world currency, to then now try to put Harry Tubman on a $20 bill? Number one, that's a smack in the face, disrespectful, it's comical, and it's evil at the same time. But it's the world we live in. I just wanted to make this note so I can come back to this video. It's hilarious. Someone told me a long time ago about them $100 bills that save those hundreds because they have little gold notes in them that with the gold in them, that you may be able to, trade out. And so my idea is they know that the only people buying these $20 bills are going to be blacks, coons. And so how you going to get 20s? You get, 5 20s for 100, right? So they know that these niggas going to be trading their hundreds with those gold notes on those $100 bills for 20s, which are paper and are not going to be worth anything. Because like I said, and again, you would have to, essentially, these $20 bills, you're just going to be laying around. It's going to be money just, you know what I mean? Because the way the world's going, you're not going to be able to use $20 bills. You're going to be trying to, say in their histories. They're going to try, they may keep them for history, but I mean, it's not going to be, it'll be more, I would look at these things more so as memorabilia than a currency. And the fact that they're going to issue them out as such, it's a trap, because if anything, they could have made a note or a tender, something to where this could be, a Black History thing, and they could, but they're not going to do that. They're not going to give niggas free $20 with Harry Tubman face on it. They're not going to give it to you. So they're issuing out, these allegedly. We probably have never seen them. But I just want to make this video because it was funny. I said, someone told me the $100 bills have gold in them. And then these niggas in the currency, they must be waiting to drop these $20 bills. Probably when they get ready to do away with this last little bit of paper dollars. And the reason why they're going over this currency is because America's in debt. It really if you listen to it, right? America has got themselves in so much shit that how do you bankrupt? One way to bankrupt is you get rid of the currency in which that you would have to pay for. So if you owe them in yen and American dollars, you don't have any. What's the way to erase your debt? You can simply start over with a new currency, and then in that new currency, you can say, well, this is the amount of profits we'll give you when we transfer over this new currency. This, is kind of a promissory note. So when we switch over to this new currency, this amount for this kind of, they set up a payment plan. Now, in reality, are they paying each other? No. The whole America's in debt thing, that's just a narrative, because these people don't operate off of currency. They operate off of control, a different sea. So they definitely don't need money to rule the world. That's a gimmick. People who need money are you and myself, who have to survive. They don't need money. They operate with, they can make a nigga in the lab to go do something. They can make a nigga in the lab, give him a name, make him a millionaire, give him a title, tell him that he's been hiding in the woods for 30 years, and then now he has a whole new persona, a whole new alias, and he can create whatever the fuck they want him to create. Okay, so now he's high tech, making the next Amazon. And he was in his basement since he was 15 years old. You understand? So they create the narratives, they make the billionaires and the millionaires. Money doesn't matter. When you understand that, then that's why they say it's kind of funny to me how I always seen how they said power, money, respect. First you get the power, then you say you get the respect, and then they says money, power, respect, or something like that, or how you get the money. Then, however it is, but I always that money, the way that they have that, and the it's always kind of weird to me because I always thought that if you got respect, that would get you the power, and the power then get you the money. But this world is operated off the money because you can buy your respect and buy your power. It's not earned. That's why the people who are in power are shitty. And that's why the situations are where they are, because they don't belong there. They don't have the mentality for... you can be a power head, but that doesn't mean you're good at it. Look how many people are managers and get fired because they suck. It doesn't matter. Just because right. It doesn't mean that you're good at it. There's many people out here that play sports. Doesn't mean they're gonna go pro.
Right. It's so far back. Like,
you know what I mean? So I'm really looking at these people and it's a joke.
Part of it is that
the bigger joke is that most of these people are knowing. I'm looking at these people that would be considered gang stalkers in your city, right? I'm just looking at these comments, right? And we know most of these people are perps by day and night. Whether or not you see them in the comments on YouTube doesn't mean anything. They're still perps. You may agree with them or you may have a chuckle with them on internet, but it doesn't matter. Real is, if you were living in their state, they were around you. They own the bullshit. So it's just kind of funny how they were perps sharing this knowledge. It just lets me know, it just lets me know that these niggas know. That, like I said, when you see the sheep, or what you call sheep in the comments of these other, they're the fucking perps. They're the stalkers. They can talk about Jesus coming back. You see, I laugh in the comments. When I go around YouTube and I see other people and I laugh at them. You know what I mean? Oh, they're talking about this, they talk about that, holier than thou, they're giving all advice. So these niggas know. They know. And we living in the Truman Show. So they know. So these people know this world is systematically controlled. And they know that it's only there because of them.
That's not a subframe that we just threw into the car. These were all cut out of the laser plate.
So yeah.